In this video, we want to take the derivative of x squared plus 4 over x minus tangent x plus 1 times 3x to the fourth plus e to the x. We're going to take the derivative by applying the quotient rule, which says take the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the derivative of the bottom times the top over the bottom squared. Now the only issue here is taking the derivative of these two products. The derivative of x squared plus 4 is just 2x. So let's focus on the derivative of the two products. For this, we're going to apply the product rule. So first take the derivative of x minus tangent x plus 1. The derivative of x is 1, and the derivative of tangent x is secant squared. Then we're going to multiply that by the second function, 3x to the fourth plus e to the x, plus the derivative of 3x to the fourth plus e to the x is 12x cubed plus e to the x. Multiply that by the first function, which is x minus tangent x plus 1. So now we're going to take this answer and replace the derivative of these two products. So in other words, it's going to be over here. So we take the derivative of x squared plus 4, which is 2x, and then this is the denominator, minus the derivative of the denominator times the top over the denominator squared. Okay. Now, I should mention that the next step was distributing this negative and then x squared plus 4 to both this term and this term. So that's why we have a negative x squared plus 4 here. And then we have 1 minus secant squared times 3x to the fourth plus e to the x. And then minus this term. Okay, now I broke this out into 3 separate fractions. So wherever there's a minus, we break it up. So the first fraction is going to have this as the numerator. The second one is the middle term, which is after the minus sign. And the third term is the last one, which is also after the minus sign. So we're going to take each one of these and divide it by x minus tangent x plus 1 times 3x to the fourth plus e to the x squared. And at this point, we're just going to simplify. So looking at the first fraction, we have x minus tangent x plus 1 over squared, over that thing squared. So we're going to have 1 raise it to the first power for x minus tangent x plus 1 in the denominator. Same thing with 3x to the fourth plus e to the x. We owe it to the first power in the numerator, second power in the denominator. Subtract those, we have 3x to the fourth plus e to the x in the denominator. The second term, we have 3x to the fourth plus e to the x, the first power, and then the denominator, the second power. So one of those is going to cancel. So the top cancels, and then we're going to have 3x to the fourth plus e to the x in the denominator. And don't forget, x minus tangent x plus 1 is getting squared. So that's why we have it there. And then we also have the other two pieces. And then finally, if we look at the last fraction, notice we have x minus tangent x plus 1 to the first over that to the second power. So it's going to cancel. We're going to have x minus tangent x plus 1 in the denominator. And then we're going to keep everything else the same. So keep in mind 3x to the fourth plus e to the x is being squared in the denominator. And so this is going to be our final answer.